Today's brand is Girlfriend Collective. They sell sustainable activewear direct to consumer. Hero products include the compressive high-rise legging and the Paloma bra. Pricing runs between $32 and $88. And the thing that makes them the only one doing what they do, every single piece is made from recycled plastic bottles. 25 bottles per pair of leggings. Sewn in an SA 8000 certified fair trade factory in Vietnam with sizes XX small to 6X standard on every product. Not a capsule, the whole catalog. Ellie and Kwang then started it in Seattle in 2016 after Ellie couldn't find a single activewear brand that matched her values. $19.9 million in online revenue in 2024. $120 million valuation after their Series C round. I'm about to build one from the recycle bottle layer up, live on screen, using Perplexity for research, ChatGPT for copy, Claude for code, and Klaviyo to deploy it. 4 AI tools, 1 email. And by the time we are done, you'll have every single step you need to do the exact same thing. Link in the description. Think of it like packing for a road trip. Perplexity loads the trunk, deep research into who's buying recycled bottle leggings and why she quietly hesitates every time the price climbs past $70 for a single pair. That foundation supports ChatGPT, which builds the route, the actual words that speak to her frustration with activewear brands that slap recycled on a swing tag and call the factory good. Claude takes that route and optimizes the drive, turning copy into code that renders flawlessly whether she opens it on her phone between yoga classes or her laptop planning her next hot flow class. And Klaviyo delivers the packed car to her driveway at the exact moment she's realized her leggings are finally starting to sag at the knees. Skip the trunk and the whole trip falls apart. But when you pack in order, each tool amplifies the next. You're about to see the difference in real time. Step 1. Research. And this is where most people sabotage themselves before they type a single word of copy. They skip this step. Then they wonder why nothing lands. Those two failures are connected. I'm feeding Perplexity a very specific prompt. Not, tell me about Girlfriend Collective. That returns a product page summary. I'm going deep. Direct to consumer model. What makes someone trust a $68 pair of leggings when Lululemon sells theirs for $100 and Lululemon has 20 years of brand equity? Why a buyer picks Girlfriend over Outdoor Voices or Aloe or Viore every single time? How 25 recycled plastic bottles in every pair is the line that rewrites the entire purchase decision in this category. And most importantly, build me a complete persona, not women who work out. The Girlfriend customer. And watch what's coming back. She's 28 to 38, Portland or Brooklyn or Austin or Minneapolis or Oakland. She teaches yoga twice a week and freelances in design the other 5. Household income $75,000 to $115,000. A master's in something she's only half using. And the insight that changes everything. She doesn't see herself as a sustainable activewear shopper. She sees herself as someone who refuses to buy one more pair of leggings that adds another virgin polyester to a landfill she already feels guilty about. One sentence, and it rewrites the entire email. Pain points, buying triggers, objections, brand voice. The quiet disgust that most activewear is made from virgin polyester, brand new plastic. And the industry is fine with that. The frustration that premium sustainable brands start at $120 per legging and pretend that's the only way. The anger that most size ranges cap at extra large and women above that size are still treated as an afterthought in 2026. The exact word-for-word objections pulled straight from Reddit yoga threads. You can see all of this on screen. Every single piece feeds directly into what comes next. Which brings us to ChatGPT. Everything Perplexity built, the persona, the body-positive radical transparency identity, the objections about fabric and sizing, goes straight in. And I'm not asking for generic copy. I'm telling ChatGPT exactly who this email is for, what she's afraid of, and what she needs to hear to finally hit add to cart. And look at what comes out. A subject line that doesn't beg, it tells the truth. A preview line that leads with the recycle bottle count because the number is the story. A body that opens with the one thing she has never actually been told by an activewear brand, that the supply chain is not a marketing asset, it is the product. Then 3 products, not a catalog, not a sale, just the 3 things that prove the promise. The compressive legging with 25 bottles woven into it. The bra that fits from XX small to 6X without altering the shape. The tank that holds its fit after 50 washes. One call to action, one direction, one story. Now Claude takes everything ChatGPT wrote and turns it into production code. Not a template she's seen before, a custom-built HTML email. Table-based layout, inline styles, MSO conditionals for Outlook, responsive at 600 pixels, base 64 embedded product images, dark mode prevention, Klaviyo merge tags wired in. The kind of build a $15,000 agency charges 3 weeks for. Watch the code stream down the right side of the screen. Watch the build log on the left. deep forest green, warm off-white, soft sage, colors pulled straight from the girlfriend lookbook, a word mark that whispers instead of shouts, hero type in a clean body-positive sans, a product grid that shows bodies in motion, not flat lays. Every single element chosen because the persona told me exactly what she responds to, not what converts in some general dataset, what converts for her. A table-based layout that holds together in Outlook's word engine, inline styles that survive Gmail stripping every single one of them on the way in, responsive breakpoints that stack cleanly on her phone while she's standing at the studio desk deciding whether to restock during her 10-minute break between classes. Cross-client verified, Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, Yahoo, one prompt, one pass. Built in under 60 seconds. Now the email deploys through Klaviyo. 4 clicks. Upload HTML, set the audience, schedule the send, done. A template that renders identically across every major email client on the planet. No last minute layout surprise, no mystery rendering in Outlook, no images that fail to load on dark mode before her first class. And here's the final product. The email she opens on a Sunday evening with her mat rolled up by the door. Hero headline, 3 stats that prove the claim, 3 product photos that prove the fabric. A welcome offer tucked in after the products, because by the time she reaches that line, she has already pictured her Monday morning class in those leggings, her Wednesday hot flow in that bra, her Saturday trail run in that shot. One button, one action. She either clicks or she doesn't, and the entire email was engineered to make her click. The offer doesn't show up first. It shows up after the products. Because every welcome email that leads with a discount teaches the customer that the brand only matters when it's cheap. Girlfriend Collective isn't cheap. She knows that. She is willing to pay for recycled material and fair trade labor and an inclusive size range that actually means something. The offer is the nudge, not the reason. And if you're not in sustainable activewear, once you see how this works for one niche, you'll know exactly how to adapt it to yours. I'll see you in the next one.